I? Zenaro. But how did I...
Is it over? Xuanling, tell me. Yuan Fortress, did it stand? Please, I still had things I wanted to say.
I don't know. We held off the first wave, but the next one.
Hey. Xuanling, thank heavens. You didn't all go. God promise me. Take them away.
Why? I don't want to die. My brothers and sisters. My parents. Tacitus courts. Killing you 100 times. First regiment is reached! Second regiment! Hold the line! Do not let this one... Keep moving! Don't get down an opening! Can't be tall! Where are our rescuers? Are any of them still alive?
How many battles have we fought in this place? And how many more are still to come? These sounds, they just keep flooding in. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Let the Xuanling hear your song. and they'll come. They'll come to take you home.
Another wave of tacit discourse will be here any moment. Good. Then we have arrived at the right. Our orders are to reinforce the Western Second Front. Fellow artisans, Jojwin Atelier has poured Yuan Fortress was built by the Ministry.
Yes, sir!
George and Atelier. Liang Yu mentioned them.
Excuse me?
I'm back?
Zhuanfang is not exactly peaceful these days, young lady. This ground is dangerous. It would be wise.
Sir, that advice applies just...
Oh, my apologies. I misjudged you. You carry a military blade.
I'm with the Jinzhou Midnight Rangers. Why I've come to Xuanfang? It's a long story. Not for... Since you've questioned me, perhaps you can offer your own.
Of course. My name is Muyu. I am an artisan. Yesterday, on orders from the Ministry of War, I went to a nearby censure court for routine maintenance. But before I even made it inside, I was fortunate. I lived, but then I found you here.
There's something about this man. Since you're a Ministry of Development artisan. Let me escort you back to the hold.
This is no time to return to the hold. I must get to the Western Fang Peaks now. I must.
The Western Fang Peaks. Why? What's there?
The Western Fang Peaks houses the sky. In truth, when I reviewed, auto puppets are self-operating machines, and the point where all those rogue.
So you suspect?
Precisely.
We still don't know why the auto puppets.
The Xuanfang artisans spent generations crafting. Besides, Xuanfang is not. But still, young lady from the Midnight Rangers.
The disappearances in Jinzhou also began around, and whether all right, I'll go with you.
Excellent. Then let's not waste another second.
But the ruins of Yuan Fortress lie between the eastern and western Fang Peaks. How do you plan to get there?
This is the entrance.
Yes. These are traces of the Fortress and Gorge's war.
Correct. When that war erupted, tacit discord swept into Xuanfang. The main battlefield was this fortress, built by Meng Zhou in earlier days against these monsters.
Those symbols and the mechanisms.
The construction was overseen by both the Ministry of Development and Zhuo Jun Atelier's Grand Helm. It would be strange if the Atelier's marks were not here.
The Yuan Fortress battlefield. Even after all these years, it still feels so.
At the time, the tide of tacit discords swelled relentlessly. Meng Zhou's sentinel, Sheen the Moonfox, concluded that the fortress alone would not withstand their onslaught. So she turned to powers beyond mortal understanding. With the authority of her station, she raised Xuanfang Hold atop the ruins of Yuan Fortress. It was meant to be the apex of automata mechanics. Once complete, as the Sentinel envisioned, its very architecture would redirect.
They were using themselves as bait, luring tacit discords into the censure cages.
Against a tacit discord outbreak, the forces stationed in the fortress and the Atelier's blade puppets were little more than straw and mud.
And yet, because of them, so many others were spared. This damage, it isn't just from tacit discords. It looks more like some kind of explosion.
And it seems you do not know how the Fortress and Gorge's war truly ended. That is to be expected. Even now, to most of Meng Zhou, it is little more than a memory of suffering. When they realized that no amount of human effort could ever drive back the tacit discords, when every hope was exhausted, every option spent, Meng Zhou's last defenders detonated the entire Yuan Fortress. After that, a higher will descended upon Xuanfang and brought that gruesome war to an end. isn't right. What went wrong? Weapons? Mobility? Or is it...
Damn you, tacit discord.
How fascinating. The most uncontrollable part of a person, remade into the stepping stone toward perfection. Is that not putting it to its best use? What is it, young lady? The Skyworks lies just ahead.
Your right eye.
Hmm? This eye? Pay it no mind. An old wound left by a tacit discord years ago.
This encounter, was it during the Fortress and Gorges War?
Interesting. You couldn't have known me before. And no one alive in Xuanfang knows the particulars of my past.
When people speak, they always try, without knowing, to hide what they leave unsaid. Unfortunately, I'm very good at seeing it.
Oh. So then, I assume you saw something in that sonora.
200 years ago, you...
George Natalier. Even now, the name of a so-called gathering of geniuses, eccentrics, and madmen. Sophisticated nerds. In the eyes of a higher will, what difference? The destination lies plainly within sight. And yet the Sentinel only watches from her lofty perch. Fire has burned in this world so long.
You're the one behind all...
I'm not behind anything. I am simply finishing a research project. To do that, one requires experiments for supporting evidence.
You can save that speech with the Ministry of War.
I am a man who values efficiency. To waste even 1 second on anyone or anything unrelated to my purpose would already be excessive. I only revealed myself to you here because I... You lavish so much attention on others, and so remain stubbornly blind to your own nature. Pitiful. The way you live... I can sense it. The reverberations formed from your frequency are the perfect medium. The one I have long sought. 100, no, 1,000 ordinary reverberations could not...
From the moment we met, you've done nothing but talk at yourself. I don't understand what you're saying, but I do know this. The wind will not carry these words anywhere. Your madness ends here!